Hello family. I want you to place your hands on your lower back for a moment, just below your rib cage. Right there, working silently in the dark, are two bean-shaped organs that act as the master chemists of your body. Your kidneys. We often ignore them. We worry about our heart beating too fast or our stomach feeling bloated, but the kidneys? They rarely complain. They are stoic. In fact, medical science tells us that you can lose up to 90% of your kidney function before you even feel a single symptom. By the time you feel pain or see swelling, the damage is often permanent. That is why today's video is so critical. You might think you are healthy. You eat well, you exercise. But there are 7 tiny, innocent-looking habits that you do every single day that are slowly micro-dosing your kidneys with stress. Over 10 or 20 years, these habits turn into a medical crisis. Today, I'm going to shine a light on these silent destroyers. And more importantly, I will show you the simple swaps to protect these precious filters for the rest of your life. Habit 1, the painkiller trap. The first habit is something almost everyone is guilty of. You have a headache? You pop a pill. Your knees hurt after a walk? You take another one. I am talking about NSAIDs. Non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. Ibuprofen, naproxen, aspirin. We treat these like candy because they are sold over the counter. But pharmacologically, these drugs work by squeezing your blood vessels. Your kidneys are very demanding organs. They require a constant, massive flow of blood to filter toxins. When you take an NSAID, it artificially constricts the blood vessels entering the kidneys. It cuts off their oxygen supply. Taking one pill occasionally is usually fine. But taking them daily for chronic pain is like slowly suffocating your kidney cells. If you have chronic pain, do not mask it with daily pills. Try using localized gels that don't enter the bloodstream as heavily, or explore turmeric and gentle movement. Save the painkillers for true emergencies. Habit 2, the healthy protein overload. Habit number 2 is actually a healthy habit gone wrong. We live in a protein-obsessed world. Everyone tells you to eat more protein to build muscle and lose weight. So you start drinking massive whey protein shakes and eating large steaks every night. Here is the problem. Your body does not store extra protein. It has to break it down. When you eat massive amounts of protein, your liver converts it into urea and nitrogen waste. Your kidneys then have to go into overdrive, a state called hyperfiltration, to push this toxic waste out of your blood. Think of it like running your car engine in the red zone at 100 miles per hour, all day long. Eventually, the engine blows. The solution is balance. You do not need to be a vegan, but be moderate. Most of us need far less protein than fitness magazines suggest. Aim for plant-based proteins like lentils and beans more often. They are gentle on the filters compared to heavy red meat. Habit 3, the invisible salt. Habit number 3 is sneaky. You might say, "Doctor, I don't use the salt shaker. My blood pressure is fine." But are you eating processed foods? Deli meats, frozen dinners, or even healthy box cereals? These foods are loaded with inorganic phosphorus and hidden sodium. Manufacturers pump foods with phosphate additives to extend shelf life and improve texture. This inorganic phosphorus is absorbed at nearly 100% by your body. It acts like a toxin to the kidneys, pulling calcium out of your bones and calcifying your blood vessels. This makes the blood vessels in your kidneys hard and stiff, instead of flexible and soft. You must become a label detective. Look for the letters P, H, O, S, in the ingredient list. Dicalcium phosphate, disodium phosphate. If you see it, put the box back on the shelf. Stick to whole foods that don't need an ingredient list. Habit 4, the busy bladder. Number 4 is a habit of the modern, busy worker. You are in a meeting. You are driving. You are busy with the kids. You feel the urge to pee, but you hold it. You hold it for 1 hour, then 2. You think this shows self-control. But biologically, it is a disaster. Urine is not water. It is a soup of toxins and bacteria. When you hold urine in your bladder for hours, bacteria begin to multiply rapidly. This can lead to urinary tract infections. But worse, if the bladder becomes too full, it creates back pressure. The pressure travels up the ureters and hits the kidneys. This condition, called hydronephrosis, causes the kidneys to swell and creates microscopic scarring over time. Listen to the signal. When nature calls, answer immediately. Do not prioritize an email over your internal organs. Treat the urge to void as a mandatory bio-break. Habit 5, the sugar spike. We usually associate sugar with diabetes or belly fat. But sugar is physically destructive to the kidney's architecture. The kidneys contain millions of tiny filtering units called nephrons. These are made of delicate blood vessels. When your blood sugar spikes from a soda or a dessert, those sugar molecules act like shards of glass. They scrape and damage the delicate lining of these blood vessels. Over time, the filters get clogged and die. This is why diabetes is the leading cause of kidney failure worldwide. You don't have to give up sweetness, but give up the naked sugar. If you eat a sweet fruit, eat it with nuts or fiber to slow the spike. Never drink liquid sugar like soda, it hits your kidneys like a tidal wave. Habit 6, the sleep shortage. Habit number 6 is one you wouldn't expect to affect your kidneys: poor sleep. Your kidneys function on a circadian rhythm, just like your brain. At night, something magical happens. It is called nocturnal dipping. During deep sleep, your blood pressure naturally drops by about 10 to 15%. This dip gives your kidneys a vacation. It allows them to rest and repair the damage from the day. If you are staying up until 2 a.m., or if you sleep less than 6 hours, this dip never happens. Your kidneys remain under high pressure 24 hours a day. They never get a break. Studies clearly show that people with chronic insomnia have a significantly faster decline in kidney function. Treat your sleep like a medical prescription. 7 hours, every night. It is the time your internal repair crew goes to work. Habit 7, the hydration myth. Finally, habit number 7. This one is tricky. It is about water. Some people drink almost no water, living on coffee and tea. This leads to concentrated urine and kidney stones. These stones are like little knives that scar the kidney tissue. But the opposite is also dangerous. Drinking 10 liters of water because a fitness guru told you to flush your system puts a massive hydraulic load on your kidneys. You can literally wash out your electrolytes. Do not force it, and do not ignore it. The best test is the color test. Look at your urine. It should be a pale straw color. If it is dark yellow, drink a glass now. If it is completely clear like water, slow down. Conclusion: love your filters. My dear friends, you only get one pair of these incredible filters. You cannot buy new ones at the store. Every day, they clean about 200 quarts of blood for you. They keep your bones strong. They control your blood pressure. Do them a favor today. Skip the soda. Take a walk instead of a pill. Go to bed an hour early. Small acts of kindness toward your own body compound over time into a life of vitality. If you found this helpful, please share it with your family. Let us protect our health before it whispers too loudly. Stay healthy, stay blessed.